That video, and we could actually hear it too. That wind was whipping on the bayfront today.
It has been pretty breezy over the last several days. This weekend, though, the breeziest that we have seen, gusts to around 30 miles per hour here locally in Corpus Christi. Tomorrow is going to be even windier. We're going to see gusts to about 35 miles per hour. It's a little disrespectful, but it does help with the heat, which is really nice to see. And I'm going to touch on that just in a few minutes, but I want to start off with an update that we have on the tropics. Now, this is new from what we saw yesterday. There is an area that the National Hurricane Center is highlighting for a low chance of development off the southeastern coast. Now, we are going to continue to watch this area, but I do want to touch on Saharan dust. This is going to impact us really tomorrow and Monday, and the specific plume I want to talk about is currently sitting in the Caribbean and Gulf. So if we zoom in here, we can take a look at it. It is going to move its way through the Gulf into South Texas starting tomorrow. So you may start to see some hazier skies really during the second half of the day, but the thickest portion of the plume is going to move into South Texas on Monday. This is going to be the thickest dust that we have seen so far this year, so expect hazy skies and the air quality to be a little bit lower. One thing to know about Saharan dust is that it does act as an irritant. So if you do have some respiratory concerns, I would plan on maybe staying more so indoors on Monday, or if you do have to go outdoors, to wear a mask. Now, for the rest of us, we're going to notice the hazy skies, and with this dust in the sky, we will likely see vibrant sunrises and sunsets, and that's actually because it scatters the sunlight, and so we're going to see more of the red and oranges and less of the blues. So if you do want to catch that sunrise on Monday morning, it is a few minutes later now that we have passed the summer solstice. So it's starting at 6:36 a.m. on Monday with that sunset around 8:30. We're going to continue to lose a little bit of daylight throughout the month of July by about 20 minutes on both ends. On August 11th, we're going to see that sunrise at around 7 a.m. That's important because it's the first day of school for KIII, but still over a month off. So let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we're going to start off with some clouds like we've seen today. Those are going to gradually dissipate as we work our way into the afternoon. We're looking at a high of 92 degrees here in Corpus Christi, a little bit warmer as we go west, 93 in Mathis, 95 in George West, and 97 in Freer. We're also going to be breezy, like I just mentioned. We're gusting to about 35 degrees here locally in Corpus Christi. That's going to help a lot because when you factor in our humidity, we're looking at feels like temperatures right around 106 degrees here in Corpus Christi, 108 degrees in Falfurrias. So make sure you're staying hydrated, especially if you plan to head out to the beach where that feels like temperature is 100 degrees. So warm. It's going to be warm whether you're sitting on the sand or in the water. That water temperature right now in Port Aransas is about 85 degrees. One thing to note, if you do plan to head out into the water, we are currently seeing a moderate risk for rip currents. And if you plan to go fishing instead, we do have a small craft advisory that has actually been issued until Monday at 7 p.m. and that is because of how breezy we are right now. Now, we are going to see that breeze start to die down as we work our way through the rest of the week. By the time we get to the second half of the week, we're just looking at sustained winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour, falling to 5 to 15 miles per hour.